One more time. Welcome everyone to the Tennessee Performance League booth. Obviously, we got Tennessee and Ole Miss. I believe we have Electric Days in the booth with me now.
Yeah, hello, man. How we doing today?
Yeah, we're great. Kind of got a little bit delayed start here. As Lewis already gets a first down, but a little delayed start. Jackson had to switch to the HPL channel after being on his own. But we kind of talked to Riley. What's kind of the expectation for this game today for Tennessee and Ole Miss?
I mean, we seen what Ole Miss was able to do. A lot of
Yeah.
wildcat with a lot of running with the running. With the running back that they have and the 99, 98 speed, and then it's Tennessee. They just gotta lower down on turnovers, and they'll be able to come out here with a win. Be a bit aggressive on the passing. Gotta throw the ball in tight spaces and go from there.
Yeah, as Merklinger gets a first down there. Tennessee had good blocking. It looks like they only had one actually trying to get to the quarterback there. But yeah, I mean, McCard, obviously no Nico anymore, so definitely going to have to make some sort of adjustment if he wants it. Merklinger looking, he's going to get down. Oh, it's a fumble. Can he get on it? He can. Wow. Got to get down with these QBs. Wouldn't be surprised if he puts ball carrier on conservative. Um, Especially because it doesn't seem like anyone's getting open down the field. So definitely going to have to make sure that QB holds on to the ball.
Yeah, and you can see there that was a mix of zone and man. Really good right there by the Ole Miss cornerbacks to lock up
Oh,
right there. And
nowhere.
Tennessee could have cut that ball all the way out to the left side and got a quick little gain of 15. Yeah, you see right there, that's wide open. And that's possibly, 20, 40, yards right there.
Pressing up. I mean, does he see him? He doesn't. He gets mad. And I think we got to go for this. We aren't in a position to be punting the football with this type of offense that Ole Miss has. He had a circle wide open on the right side. If he just took the time to look, especially because Jackson brought press coverage and just missed that call there.
Man, he only blitzes one. I don't agree
Oh,
with
wait,
that.
what? That is a
The
pick, and
D
that is a
lineman.
pick. No, it's
That
not.
is not
Wow.
a pick six. That is a D tackle right there with the pick.
I didn't even think he caught the ball. That's how like the funky the animation was. Bogart or Banks, and Banks nothing going 2nd and 10.
I was eating Doritos. Give me a quick minute.
Yeah, I mean, based on these first 4 games, Ole Miss has been known for their run game. And I think, I mean, against this defense, and that's a walk-in touchdown. Yeah, Banks has kind of been this driving force, and I mean, look at the rusher. I mean, it's a quarterback, but the rusher comparison already as Ole Miss strikes first.
Yeah, man. We seen it in the very first game when he played against Dirty Boy Jackson that he was going to keep running this, and it was working. You know. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Great job for Ole Miss to surprisingly keep this going. They run the same thing as what Miami used to do, so it's only fair, if we allow this little tomfoolery to
Wide
go
open,
on.
caught,
Yes,
got it,
Alexander.
and that was a good play just to kind of keep the defense honest there. Berklinger was able to kind of get out of the pocket and scramble for a little bit, but getting that big play downfield.
Yeah, nice little in route right there. That was really good of them to, see that and throw it just on time. As soon as he hit that in route, that was a great job on QB to get it there.
Oh my
Man,
goodness! And he doesn't even look, and he probably would have gained probably at least 5 yards there. I mean, probably yeah, a lot more. Yeah, about 5. But
yeah, it's stuff like that. You gotta wait a bit. you gotta wait a bit to throw that type of ball. So now they're gonna send pressure, only 5, but they
Got
send
there.
the 5th one late. Yeah, 3rd and 10 now. That was a good little end route. One of the wide receivers from Tennessee had he was wide open within at least 5 to 10 yards of another Ole Miss player, and that's
Nowhere
another hit right
again.
there.
Wow.
Yeah,
Both of these teams being 90 overall, I'm really surprised how quickly this Ole Miss line is getting to this QB and making him happen to make some quick decisions. But I mean, Ole Miss is going to be pinned here if he got a backspin on this and doesn't. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 20.
yeah. So what I was gonna say about that one right there was that he keep falling back too much. We see the QB backpedaling a lot more than what he's supposed to be. And Banks going to carry this all the way to the right, carried it back in 10 yards right there, and another first down. But Tennessee, that's the one weakness right now that I see possible. You know, you backing up a bit too much in that.
Oh, a keeper,
Good
and Ross is
job.
all over it.
Yeah, and that's the one good thing about being a user on the D line is being able to read options. So, but if Tennessee can stop, rolling back to a bit much, then they would be pretty much fine. Another good run right there by Banks, and Banks is going to carry this down past the 50. And this man, they're not passing this ball. They see something that's working, and that's the run game, and the run game is just able to keep working.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Yeah, that's a gain of 5 with another run. Ross, I mean, when uses that, it's easier when a quarterback's throwing. When it's running like this, it's just very difficult to actually get like pressure unless he did with that QB option.
Yeah, and just right up the middle, right? And then carry all the
There's
way to
just
the left.
nothing you
Banks
can do.
touchdown. Yeah. What a touchdown right there from Banks. Just right up the middle. They left the open gap, and uh that is the one defect about being a user on the defensive line. It's just everything's going to be open when it comes to running that ball. So maybe next time try to use a linebacker and try to see which gaps the running back will go with is one way how to help against that running game.
Yeah, and I feel like Tennessee needs to get back to that run game. They really got it going early, then obviously through that pick there. But I think getting back into this run game, just kind of showing something different, is a good opportunity like this. That'll
Yeah,
probably
but
end our first quarter. I don't think he'll get another playoff.
we won't.
Oh, he
We
will.
will.
Wow, barely. Oh, he has room.
Smart.
Can he get
Here we
out
go.
there? Is this
He
a
got it.
touchdown?
Oh no, he
No.
did cut to the left.
That's the end of the first quarter. We'll bring in our uh, former broadcaster, remember Riley. That was surprised the game hasn't taken us out of the first quarter, but Ole Miss kind of controlled that first quarter. What do we see that Tennessee can do on the offensive side?
I mean, I think you got to keep in the run game. I mean, obviously you want to throw a few passes in there, but obviously that's working now. So hopefully they can do that. And for Ole Miss, I mean, you just got to load the box, I think.
Yeah, and there they go. Right, as soon as you said that, it's lost it too.
That's what happens when you load the box. You see, there's a 5v5 every time. Then you got safeties that's about 10 yards back, right? There go Peyton. Yep, he should have cut out
Nowhere
more.
going.
Should have cut out more to that right side. It was wide open. Got to remember, since you're Tennessee, you got to remember as you also user in the running back, you have to see every possible lane that is open. Remember, if you're running this ball, the safeties are not that much
Over
existent.
the
That's the thing.
middle, and that might be and it's not going to be a bring it back, and just nothing going for Tennessee right now. I mean, the offense would flow, and then there's kind of these points where they lag at some points down the drive, and that's just Ole Miss's butter right there, getting advantage of that.
Yeah, and that's what Ole Miss able to take advantage
Oh, they
of.
got there that time.
Yeah, that was a little bad running assignment right there by the right on the right guard and the left guard. right, the right guard and the right tackle, not left guard. But yeah, just Ole Miss just taking advantage of, you know, of mistakes. That's what they able to do.
Mm,
Mm.
mm. I was gonna say that looked like a screen, but I mean he dropped it. It was probably better he dropped it because that probably would have lost him a few more yards. And now, I mean, hey, Tennessee, you gotta get a stop here. 3rd and 13 opportunity. Can you do it? Oh,
Right, that's a
pick!
pick. Knew it.
He has
Beasley
an
right there.
opportunity. Oh
If
my
he
God,
cuts it
Banks is
in,
so
cuts back out, he got
fast.
it. No, he don't. Dang. Yeah,
And
that
now
pick
you
right
have
there.
to score a
Correct.
touchdown. You cannot take 3 here. You don't get the ball at half. You got the stop. Now you got to execute. Oh, and they brought it
I wouldn't have
again.
ran that ball.
You're gonna have, yeah, Merklinger's gonna have to
He gonna have to pass it.
make some plays downfield, or maybe some RPOs, maybe some touch passes, but definitely gonna have to show something different if Tennessee wants to have a chance in this game.
And they ran it again.
3rd and long. And I think if anything, 4th and 5 and shorter, I think we got to consider going for it.
I say if you gain anything from 5 to 6 yards, you should go for it. Anything under, you should just take your field goal. Just right up the middle. Um, you gotta throw that
Nowhere.
to second in. That second in route was wide open. Great job on Jackson. He know how to make some adjustments and shade his people to the inside. So that was a
Go to
great
the
job right
3.
there, and he gonna take the field goal. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Now they kick the ball off. Only 3 and 14. I mean, Tennessee, you still got a chance. You gotta turn over once. You can do it again. People make mistakes in this game. Misclicks happens. You know.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Tennessee, you got the stop, and this is a direct snap from Banks. Can he get out? He cannot. McCarter probably need to mute your mic because that goes really loud.
Thank you. Yeah, man, and that's one right there. That's a great little
Oh, and
stop, and that's
then
another
that
good stop.
delay, and there you go.
Yeah, that I don't recommend ever doing a draw because it takes too long for him to hand the ball off, and this is a passing play no matter what. I don't know what Tennessee came out on. There's nothing but safeties all the way to the right, and
Oh,
Vogler's
and
just
Boger,
gonna
can he get
probably get it.
it?
He
He does
almost
not.
did.
You
He
got
gonna
you
go for
gotta
this.
punt this.
He's probably gonna go for this. I won't.
Yeah, this is too
Yeah.
risky. Wouldn't be surprised if it's a fake though. We know Jackson likes to.
Dibble and dabble.
This might. No way, right?
I
Okay.
definitely
Yeah.
thought that was going to be a fake with
Oh,
the
he hit him. He hit him.
yeah, you can't hit a person while they're trying to go for the ball. Yep, and that's a fair catch interference. The first one we ever seen in 5 years.
And now, if you're
5
Tennessee,
seasons.
you need to score a touchdown here. There's no
Yeah,
more
see,
excuses. You're gonna have to make a big play downfield, and because you don't get the ball at halftime.
yeah, and you can see right here, you got 6 seconds left, but also, man, you gotta wonder,
Blitz
there's,
coming. Gotta get rid of
yeah,
it. Gotta do something. Oh, he's
he got it
wide
off.
open with room to run. Lewis.
I ain't see no juke move. I was hoping for a juke move right there, a spin move from Peyton, but he just,
Oh my.
yeah, that looked like what I would do.
Running kind of backwards. And that's the 2-minute warning. That's crazy.
Yeah, that definitely looked like something I would do. So, great job on McCart to capitalize on that. 1st and 10. I don't agree with cutting it back in, but hey, that's still okay. He at least got 4 yards. I see where he was going to. He could have cut all the way to the left, but
Looks like 2 clocks on for Tennessee here.
yeah. And
Oh, and
Yeah,
nothing going. Does Ole Miss call timeout? How aggressively do they want this ball back? They will.
yeah. I don't feel like you want and I feel like for Ole Miss, you ain't really had to call that timeout. You're a cool user to where you're able to draw down the field pretty fast. If you can do that, then I don't think you
Only a two-man
could have
rush,
taken
so
it.
he's gonna have time. Can he get there?
He's going to
Can he
get
get
there.
down though?
He gets
And it's
carried
first and
over to the
goal.
9. Wow.
Stops the clock. Now you have to score a touchdown. You cannot mess up this opportunity and try and make sure Ole Miss does not get this ball anymore. Oh,
That was a
Lewis, you
mistake
gotta
by the
run
running back.
straight.
Yeah.
He ran right into the defender, and that took off a lot of clock. Only 30 seconds
That's
in this
like
half now.
20 seconds off the clock right there.
Already
Your leader
running.
is just
Oh,
going
you
to
don't want to make that business
timeout.
decision.
I
I
got a
think you
timeout.
gotta call a timeout and get out of
You
this.
gotta, no,
He's
because
not.
you're
He
taking,
will.
yeah. It doesn't matter how much time you have. If it's anything above 15 right now or 10 at least, you have
Yeah,
2
I think
timeouts
we're in
and 2
fourth down
possessions.
territory
I
too.
mean, not to be,
So
yeah. Because Ole Miss gets the ball back, right?
they do get the ball at half. So this has
Yeah,
to be
so
a
you
touchdown
have
or
to
nothing.
touchdown, yeah.
And don't throw a pick either. If it's not open, throw it away.
Throw it away.
And
Yep,
it's
that's
in.
not, yeah, kick a field goal. We're not going for a touchdown here. Yeah, that is not.
No guarantee he makes this either, but pretty simple since he's towards the middle of
Oh
the
my God,
field, and he almost blocked it, but he missed it
he missed
anyways.
it. That's what happens when you play in a ranked place, you know? With stadium posts and everything, that happens. Field goals are never easy to these people, so. Yeah, they just wanna run it out, but they're gonna call this time out again. I don't know what Ole Miss is doing, but whatever they doing, better be something good. Another run, and yeah, Banks is just gonna take this into the half, I'm for sure now.
If I'm Tennessee, I'm calling timeout. Oh, Ole Miss calls timeout.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't. I would just run it down. You get the ball at half. You don't have to worry about too much now. I mean,
Yeah, if I was Tennessee, I would have just called timeout just to make them run a play. But I mean, Ole Miss wants to try and get out of this with a possible touchdown if possible, but needs some blocks. He needs it. He got it, and that'll end it. Well, I mean, we're
yeah.
at halftime. Riley, I'll come back to you. Halftime report. Like, what are we seeing so far from both teams?
I mean, if Tennessee had scored there, I was going to say you'd be pretty thrilled to only be down 4, but now down 11, different case here. I mean, obviously disappointed to not convert there, but we'll see what they can do here and see if they can stop Ole Miss.
Yeah, and here we go. Back out, first down and 10. And they just gonna, for sure, they're just gonna run this ball the whole way and go from there. But Banks with another great day. Second down and 7 now. Here they go, looking to the sideline to try to see if they gonna switch this play up, and they're not. Hike the ball.
No, they didn't bring anything, and he gets him up the middle, Banks, and that's a first down.
I think that's the first play they've thrown. No.
That is the first, I think, passing play that I remember, at least.
No, they had the 4 verse, but that was a pick, so.
Oh, that
Oh
RPO,
my
he got there!
Yo, what was that?
That
He
RPO
has
just
to
took
be drug
too
tested.
long to develop. And, I mean, hey, here's your opportunity for Tennessee. You got him on a 2nd and 15. Now you just got to execute on defense. Oh, One
Bon
on
voyage.
one downfield.
Good swat.
Good swat. Don't want to
Yeah.
possibly. Yeah, I've seen some funky things happen. Hey, 3rd and 15. Boger going to
Yeah.
have to make a play. Tennessee, opportunities. You've held them before. Can you do it?
For a second, I thought it was going to be a that
Oh my, it's out of
crazy.
bounds and
Got it.
he's
Good
going to have
job.
to punt this football.
Punt this ball. We're not. We will not.
And if
All right,
he,
McCard. I don't think you should have went out of this, man.
I don't
I
think he was
mean,
faking it from here,
yeah,
but
yeah. I'm sorry. You know, he's
and
the
now
Lions head
Patterson,
coach.
now we're going
It
to
ain't
have
always.
to, yeah, so.
Yeah, he's the Lion head coach, but he ain't all the way that crazy.
Yeah, and if Tennessee just, I mean, I think Tennessee's been playing better than Ole Miss, but the execution once you get past into your own or Ole Miss's territory has just been non-existent. Lewis, that's a big first down. Hopefully they can get something out of this. They need a touchdown here just to kind of say, hey, put the pressure back on Ole Miss, but Tennessee gets close. They've gotten close, 2 or 3 times and just haven't been able to execute. Oh, that's a good cut. Lewis, and that's going to be about a gain of 10, maybe 9.5, if we're being honest.
Yeah, that was another good run. Great job from him right there. And I mean, if he would have made that, yeah, don't run this ball. I'm sorry. Like we see 7 in the box, right?
Oh my God, he sent the house.
He
What?
can't
Oh,
even pass it.
roughing the
Yeah.
passer. That has to be roughing the
That's
passer.
not roughing the pass. That's definitely intentional grounding.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's definitely
yeah,
intentional
now
grounding.
that entire possession just went away. I probably would have ran it and dealt with it, assuming a blitz was coming there, but now 3rd and long. Does he want to make that throw? Merklinger, can he? We're going for it either way.
Yeah, we're going for it, but I feel like right there, right, he should have just cut straight up. You don't have to go all the way to the right there, because there's defenders right there. So that circle
Got it,
button was wide
Lewis.
open for the touchdown, but Peyton Lewis
That's a good
not
play
going
still.
to move, man. I don't know if you seen it, but
I didn't see it.
I seen ATL, BBL, Tennessee touchdown.
Oh, and
And a
he
false
takes
start.
too long, and now it's first. And everything's just kind of been going Ole Miss's way. Like anything in Tennessee's favor just kind of unravels once they get inside this like red zone.
Yeah, this is what you don't want if you make the playoffs, right? You don't want to have
Nowhere.
a team, only 1 yard. You don't want, your team to be bad in the red zone, because there's teams in these playoffs to where they are really good in the red zone with defense. So you just got to figure out plays, figure out concepts, and that's a dot to Jesus. Ooh,
That's
man.
about to be a dot to the defense. I mean, he was ahead of him too, so maybe he threw a little bit behind him there. Yeah,
you could
just
say
a
he
little bit
did.
behind.
I
That's
feel
why defender got that opportunity.
right. So now what we do here is, there's a lot of things that can happen.
1-on-one
They only
on the
put
right
4 in the
side
box.
if he wants that opportunity.
They only put 5 in the box now.
Lewis
gonna
got
carry it all
time.
the way.
Can he
See,
juke?
this
Can
what
he
I
get
was
there? He
talking
got
about.
there.
There
First
we
and goal.
go.
Now
That's what I was
we're in
talking
4th
about.
down territory. Before I mean, we're gonna hope we don't
Yeah.
get to that point, but Tennessee, I think Ole Miss is definitely going to load this box now. You do not want to throw a pick here. Give your team an opportunity.
Right, and I mean that right there was a really good run. Wanted to see Peyton cut out to the outside a
Nowhere,
lot
and he
more,
lost a
and
yard.
that one just blown up. You can't go nowhere. Yeah, but like the play, like I said before, man, I wanted to see him cut to the outside because there's so much space he left out there. So great job on him upgrading his.
Does he
vision
gain
right
yards?
there.
He actually lose, or he
didn't.
didn't gain any. 3rd and goal.
This is where
And
that
this is,
offense. Go ahead.
yeah, I was going to say, and this is where that the offense as well. Like it's either you're throwing it or running it. There's no. Oh, can he get there? No, I mean we got to go for it, right? We can't just keep taking our 3. But this is what I said. Like there's no halfback screens. I don't think we take our 3 in this situation, but it looks like he's going to do that. I think we gotta go for
Can't
this.
agree with this call.
He's gonna take his three, and I just have to disagree. I feel like you're not gonna win this game. Your defense has been good, and he's probably banking on that. But your red zone efficiency has to be a little bit better, and then you're gonna have to ask your defense to get a stop and go down the field, score a touchdown, and get a 2-point conversion. So that's why I didn't really agree with that call. And then if you don't get it, you pin them at the 3. So
Right.
then they have to throw the ball, do something different to get away from that safety. But
Yeah.
didn't decide to do that. He'll have to live with that decision.
I understand it, and I understand why he said,
Oh my
"Here we
goodness!
go."
Again,
That's the
okay.
first play. You got to remember, if he made that last field goal before the end of the half, he would have the score would have been 9-14. So I understand why he was just like, you know what, I'm just going to take my 3 because that's almost certified. It's right in the middle and a good run right there, and that's a gain of 8.
It's the end of the third quarter. I feel like Tennessee's done I mean, not everything right, but they've had a lot more opportunities than this Ole Miss team. But hey, third and short opportunity. We assume he's running this football because why wouldn't he? And it's an RPO, and he's not going to get there. And now
I
you're going to
wouldn't
have to
go for
punt.
this. I wouldn't go for this. Yeah, I I don't agree with
And
what
if you're Tennessee, like, do you
you.
run? He's putting him in a position where he basically has to punt this, but.
Yeah, he's been. Gotta remember, this Ole Miss offense has been shut down ever since they first started scoring, and you've been able to do really good. But like they set up there to tell of two teams. One team can score, but they often slow down a bit. But they're in the lead, and one offense, their red zone has to be upgraded a lot more, and that's a dive
Wide
to Jesus.
open. He dropped it.
He just got smacked. So I understand why you ain't catching that ball. That is a very hard catch to haul in, and that was not that was not it.
Oh, you gotta just throw it away. You just didn't know what to exactly do with it, and you definitely gotta throw that away. And now it's third in California, and now I probably run this. I would. I mean, if it's, I just don't. You
You hear
don't want to
them
throw a pick
yelling.
here.
Yeah, you hear them yelling. Oh my goodness, what a
He
smart play!
might. No,
Ooh,
that
that's
ain't
not a
gonna got
smart
me.
play. See, he ain't
That's for
lobby.
the
I thought he
defense.
high pointed it. That's why a good pick from Ole Miss. But I said, what a good ball because I thought it was a high pointed uh lob pass. If it was a high pointed lob pass, that's a catch and more. But um, Ole Miss just once again been able to do really good. A little fake motion.
Banks,
I
and that's
like, yeah.
probably big gain and first
And
down.
that's around 13 yards right there. And I like what Ole Miss do when it comes to, a bit of motioning that offense to make the defensive user think, oh, they're doing this when they're actually doing this. Like, I like that. That's smart. Not that many people know how to, not that many people play mind
Oh,
tricks. Yeah, he called timeout. I'm surprised by this.
I mean, he's
I just,
basically banking on getting the stop here.
yeah,
Blitz coming. It looks a wide open. Banks
yep,
touchdown.
touchdown.
Makes it a 2 possession game.
Yeah, that was really good right there. I'm not even gonna lie. Good little uh red zone running back scissors. Really good play right there. The running back wide open on a little corner route. Great job from Ole Miss to capitalize it. In Tennessee, you you missed out on some plays. You messed up a couple times. There's still only 4 minutes left in the game, so anything is possible. But you
Gotta
need to
get big
score.
gains like this though. Gotta be
Yeah,
gaining 8 to 10 yards every time down this field and put Ole Miss in a position to where they have to burn a timeout.
yeah. What I want to know what happens to Tennessee and them hurrying up every play. Um, because I played against the CPU plenty of times and they just nonstop hurry up. So
Good. Lewis, and that's another 10 yards.
yeah,
But that
good
was
job.
11. Keep the defense honest here. I think you're doing fine so far. Oh my, he picks it up. That's terrible. Okay.
The lineman
Oh, that's
wasn't
why we
set.
love. That's why we that's interesting.
Wow. He didn't. He shouldn't have hiked that ball. That the lineman wasn't set. Yeah, yeah, that was bad. That's just Tennessee being Tennessee right there, I guess.
That's just unfortunate.
There's so many plays, so many plays Tennessee had, and they instantly fell apart. There, right there. I mean, you can't really do anything about that, but it is what it is,
Yeah, that's
right?
just unfortunate. I think it
Yeah.
just kind of sets the tone for how this game has went for Tennessee. Just a lot of opportunities and just execution. I think execution is going to be the name that the coach is going to bring up soon. So, well, 4th and 10, he's going to get the ball back. Obviously, no timeouts left. So, realistically, surely he punts this, right? Surely. Yeah. Okay.
Man, he's just gonna punt this ball off. Ain't no reason to go.
Yeah, he's actually going to have a punt formation. Tennessee does. So, going to let some time burn off the clock for Hicks, and then I think we'll punt this ball. Might take a delay game just to get the full use of the clock management. He's going to kick it out of bounds. That's probably at the 12. Okay. Well, I mean, if you're Tennessee, you're going to need a lot of like hopes and a lot of prayers. You need a touchdown here, you need the onside kick, and then you need a touchdown again. So, oh, and it's picked off, and he just doesn't need to score, and that'll end the game. Okay, and that just kind of sets the tone for how this game has went for Tennessee. Make sure we don't quit and get a loss on our next game. And after this run, I don't think he will score.
Wow.
Okay.
Now I know for a
Okay.
fact that
See,
he was able to kneel the ball and
I was
kind
not
of just
able to kneel
spat
the ball. It
down.
was second down and there was 2 minutes left.
Okay, my bad. Right.
no, no.
If I was able to kneel the ball, I would have kneeled the ball, but I'm not just going to take a knee at the 1 yard line when I don't need to kneel.
This
Okay.
shows
He
shows
could have
something,
went
right?
down at the one.
Yeah, I don't know, right?
But hey, we got to get those stats right.
Right. We had to get those stats.
Got to get those stats. But we don't know what we're talking about. Riley, what do we think of that play call there?
I think it's 3 forced losses,
Yeah,
honestly.
I mean, yeah, I mean, And this is just probably stat. This is just garbage time for the. Oh my. Okay, first down. This is just kind of stat padding for the game to kind of make it look like there's a lot of hope and prayers in this game. Even though I wish we could just steal this. Oh, he broke the tackle and he throws it forward, and I believe illegal forward pass. And I think we should just
Yeah,
call it
I'm
there.
not. I think we
Run
should
this
just kneel this
ball,
ball. I'm not even
kneel
gonna
this
lie to you.
ball,
Like,
and we'll
yeah,
get on to next week, right? But hey, without any sacrifice, you might as well chuck it towards the end zone, and maybe we'll.
bro, about to get injured. Just kneel the
Let
ball,
me
my
stat
boy.
pad in peace.
He said, "Let him stat pad in peace."
Is this forced loss?
Wide pick.
That path for the other team.
Now you're gonna have an opportunity to make a business decision.
Jackson, I
And
thought
he's
we
gonna
wasn't gonna score.
go.
You know,
I
you
thought
could have
we were.
scored, right?
Well,
I
if
feel
we
like
were
you
gonna
could have
score the
scored.
last time, we might as well
Yeah,
score this time.
yeah,
I
you
literally
might
had
as
no
well,
choice
right?
but to score last time.
Like me personally, right? I feel
And
like
that'll
you
do
could
it.
have went the 2 clock. We could have went the 2 clock, you know.
I was on
That'll
two
do it.
clock.
My bad.
Ole Miss wins 28-6 against Tennessee. Tennessee falls to 3-3. Ole Miss stays undefeated. We'll talk to our Ole Miss head coach. Obviously, a big win against a ranked team, but how would you kind of rate the performance of Ole Miss throughout that game?
Uh, I don't think I played great. I had some good runs in the first quarter, but definitely made a lot of mistakes. And Tennessee in the past against me, they've capitalized on some of those mistakes, but I was fortunate that they weren't able to capitalize today. And I know the score says 28-6, but that was definitely not a 28-6 performance by me. I think he would play real good and then make a mistake. I'm sure, like he knows that, but like he always plays me really well, so I enjoy playing against him.
Electric?
Yeah, man. I wanted to, ask you a question on the team. Uh, where do you, rank that performance overall in these last out of these last, weeks that you had? Where do you put that?
Well, Washington didn't get to play that game. I got ducked. Uh, Guy couldn't handle losing and just didn't want to take another loss, I guess. Notre Dame got quit on with 1 second left. I had 65 in that game. That was definitely my best game. Charlotte, I played solid. Uh, USF played okay, but I would definitely say this was my worst performance yet. Offensively, defensively, I thought I played really well against the pass. Against
Yeah,
the run, I was really bad.
I agree with that. I'm gonna ask you one more question while you at it. Who do you play next week or
Play
whatever
Alabama,
week?
Mr. 44-7 at
We're
halftime.
not gonna ask that. We're gonna ask.
Mm,
Let's go ahead and ask
interesting.
a whole different question, right? We gotta scroll and look at your schedule. Yeah, you play against, damn. You play
Let's kind of
against,
hurry up with this
mostly,
question, mate.
okay, dang. You play against mostly
Let him ask the question.
SC
Come on
players.
now.
Where do you think you finish overall in the conference?
I think I got a good chance to win the conference. I mean, Alabama, that's just a cakewalk. Like, I'm gonna play a quarter and then probably just kneel the ball out the rest of the way. Missouri, he played me tough last time, but I'm at home. Texas, I'm at home. I don't really see myself losing at home. Vandy, Auburn, Texas A&M, I think will be a tough game. And bye week 13.
The
So,
Egg Bowl.
I mean, I think I got a good shot at winning out, and winning or making the SEC championship for the, what are we in, the fourth or third season? I think we're in the fourth of this thing. I don't made it every time, so I'm looking to continue the streak of winning it, and I think I have a good shot at making it at least. Florida will be tough playing.
Yeah. Riley?
No real questions, but I know you mentioned that you were going to win the conference, but that's kind of tough to do with 3 forced losses coming up with the next 3 games. So, what are you going to do about that?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we just like handing out 3 and stuff. I mean, hand out 3 penalty points for racing, 3 forced losses for playing. Like, I guess I just can't win.
Yeah. And then I guess we'll move on to Tennessee. I mean, just kind of talk us through that game. I feel like there was a lot of things that you could look on the bright side with, but a lot of things that we just didn't execute on. What
No, it's
would be
pretty
your takeaway
simple.
from this game?
Oh, it's pretty simple. The dude behind the user sticks tonight was pure booty cheeks. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry. The user sucked, especially on offense. The user was, oh man, I looked like a D3 football team out there. Defense made some good adjustments. I actually switched to the linebacker and ran nothing but double mug after the first quarter and held pretty solid. But the offense was pure ass. Not much could do there. It's all my fault. I don't know, back to the drawing board. Jackson ran some different schemes on defense he hasn't ran before. Kind of threw me for a loop. But overall, I sucked, and that's pretty damn simple. I probably would have lost to Aradia tonight the way I played.
That
Electric?
got to be a diss, right?
Oh, it is.
Terrible. I was gonna ask you what's the plans moving forward. I know you're 3-3, but we've seen a couple people make the playoffs at 3 with 3 losses. What's the plans moving forward with the schedule that you got coming up?
Well, the hard part of my schedule's over. It just sucks I'm 3-3 after it. I don't know what else I got left. I know I got some good user games. Shake's a good user. I got Auburn user. I got another one I can't remember, but I was in the same boat last year. Well, actually, I was like 1-2 after last year. Or same boat too. I just gotta get on a winning streak. Can't lose again, really. Just, I don't know, play smarter. I wish I had a different quarterback, but you stuck with the hand you're dealt and gotta figure out a way around it.
Yeah, Riley?
Nah, I don't really have anything. I mean, obviously not the outcome you wanted, just lack of execution there, but have no doubt you'll get it going next week.
I appreciate it, boss man.
I got one thing to say. What is there any going to be, is there going to be any QB changes?
Honestly, I don't know. We may go look at some overalls, some stuff, maybe some speed, maybe just go full Wildcat. I don't know, because the dude can't throw. He got a damn noodle arm, so we're gonna have to do something to switch it up. May have to throw something out of the woodworks. Throw shit at the wall and hope it sticks.
Yeah. I mean, we'll obviously see that next week, but that'll wrap it up for us, folks. I believe that was the only game of the week this week, so next time we'll be on the stream will be tomorrow for Bristol. We love Bristol.
Get ready for the 9 and a 20 car rivalry tomorrow. It's going to feed families. Going to rattle some cages.
I don't think the 9 or the 20 will be in the front, but that's a different topic for a different day. And
okay.
Terrible. Like,
okay.
Racing,
Okay.
Do you think you should be rewarded for not working?
The driver of the one car needs a mental check because I think he has a concussion after the wrecks.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks guys for listening. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the Xfinity Series at Bristol.